My name is Jenny Levison. I own a restaurant group here in Atlanta called Super Jenny. We have 5 locations and we make homemade soups, salads, and sandwiches. Super Jenny was started about 23 years ago. It really was started after a 2-year trip around the world. I wanted to learn how to cook, but I didn't want to go back to school. So I traveled all around the world, 22 countries in 2 years. And when I came back to Atlanta, I gathered all the recipes together. I had paper napkins laid out on the floor in front of me, and about 90% of those recipes were soup. And I guess that was my aha moment, that this is what I was going to do. The Zadie Project was born 4 years ago. I had my restaurant group for a while, so I had this crazy idea that I was going to start a nonprofit, even though I didn't know how to do it or what to do, and it just sort of organically grew from there. What the Zadie Project does is we grow food, we turn it into soup, and then basically we donate it back to the community. We are completely volunteer run right now. We make the soup every week. I think we're up to about 800 quarts a week of soup. And then we partner with lots of different organizations. Anyone who's having food insecurity, that's how we match up with the people that we offer soup to. I just love seeing it going to families that I know they're actually going to use it and eat it, and it won't be wasted. Tikkun Olam is probably the biggest piece of how I think Jewish values affect my life. In my early 20s, I just started realizing the importance of being part of your community and being involved, and what it's necessary, not just once a year, but doing it as often as possible. It's important to improve the lives of women, children, and families because they are really the backbone of society. And having a close-knit family, having the opportunity, having strong women in your family, teaching your children values, how to become part of a community, that's what life's about, being part of the big picture of our community. So it's very important for me. It's very important for me to pass that on to my child, and that's what was passed on to me. I think in addition to my work, I'm a super wannabe athlete. I sign up for a lot of endurance challenges that I am not prepared to do. So I do a lot of climbing, hiking, yoga, running. I think daring comes naturally to me. I adopted my child as a single parent from birth. I opened a restaurant without any former business experience. I take on some pretty crazy challenges. Started a nonprofit without any experience. I think a better question is, what have I not dared to do? For me, a shero is a strong female presence, someone that people feel connected to, a woman that's doing work in the community. One of my biggest sheroes is obviously my mother. She taught me that I could do whatever I wanted with my life. I didn't have any limits. I was never told what I couldn't do. She is funny. She has a funny laugh like me, or a good laugh. There are many qualities that she's passed on. And she drinks a martini every day at 5, which I'm going to start doing right after this event.